Collective, you tried to warn somebody, but they didn't listen. And now what I was getting is the devastating consequences are at hand. The devastating consequences have come. We went through, people are going through their little judgment time or whatever. And then, everything was laid out bare before the cosmic heavens. The sentence has been passed down, and now it's time to serve. Okay. So somebody is in the middle, or it could be a group of people, you know how I go, family situation, love, romantic situation, work situation. But there is this consequence time that has now taken place. This has shown up in different ways. And what I was getting is behind closed doors. This is what you don't get to see. This is what you have to be, shown and told so that you can not feel better or anything like that. But just like if you went, let's think about real reality. Like if you're in court, you want to know what happened to the person who offended you. You want to know what was their sentence? What did they get? What was the fine? You get to know that information. Okay. So today we're going to be breaking it down. Now, behind closed doors, okay, there's the devastating losses that you don't get to know about. Also, you had someone who you gave a warning to. There were multiple people. Some people took heed to the warning and some people didn't listen. What's going on now is I'm seeing it as a split. Those who took heed to the warning are grateful. They're like really grateful towards you. But then they're looking at the people who didn't listen and they're seeing the difference. That's what I kept getting. They noticed the difference. Right? Because they can now measure it. They now have visible proof and evidence that the collective said A, B, and C. And I listened, but I see people who didn't, and I see where we all ended up, right? So you have people who are grateful for the warning, but then you have those who wasn't listening, okay? You told some people simple, don't mess with me. You told some people simple, don't mess with, my family. Don't mess with my money. Don't mess with this and that. Okay, whatever it was. All right. You could have told somebody, don't mess with that man. Don't mess with that chick. You could have told them that, but they didn't listen. Devastating consequences are at hand. They're rolling in. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're going to start with an oracle card. Man, the energy has just got real somber, like, dang. Because it's not just it's everybody get to kind of see. It's like, dang, imagine you didn't know, somebody was in some type of trouble or had something going on in the background. Imagine you didn't know. And then all of a sudden it just comes out and it's like, dang. Okay. And imagine somebody thought they got away with something and y'all all thought they got away with it. But here comes karma. It's like, dang. And everybody knows why. That's another kicker. It's like, everybody know why you got them consequences, or everybody knows, even if you can only see the tip of it, everybody know it's way more devastating than you telling. Okay. Let's see what we got. Whoa. This card jumps up and jumps over. Okay. Remember I said you get to know, but you don't gloat. We're not jumping for joy. Even though for some of you guys, it says dreams coming true. This is some of y'all, not your dream for, you're right. How about that? It's not that you want people to suffer and it's not that you want people to fall and fail, but it is a dream come true when somebody come for you and they got to pay for it. It's a dream come true. You was messing with me and I sued you and I got $18 million. That's a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? You went into the store, you had a slip and fall. And then you got paid. You know what I'm saying? It's just like something happens right before the miracle, right before the big bang, right before the dream comes true. It's kind of like you have to have that devastation first, and then you see the difference. Also, what I'm getting, you warned somebody not to do something. They went the opposite direction and they're seeing the difference because now my dreams are rooted. Now I can move forward with what it is that I wanted to move forward with instead of being stuck, stagnant, and hurt and devastated like the person who didn't listen. Okay. Also, what I'm getting is reward. Some of y'all have been told to speak those warnings, not necessarily you out there telling people and It's a very classy way to do things, and because of your, way of doing things, you're going to get rewarded. You're going to get something happen. Now, some of y'all, it's your dreams coming true. That is the devastation. Okay. Behind closed doors, somebody's devastated. It's kind of like, almost embarrassing. Like I told everybody that they wasn't never gonna be this and never gonna be that, and they talked mad stuff, even if they smiled in your face. The devastating consequences are rolling in. Part of the devastating consequences is not necessarily their punishment and their judgment. Part of the devastating consequences is watching your dreams come true. The one happened to be on the sideline as these things are happening, not being included. Let's see what we got. Dang, I keep getting that again. Like, oh. And it's like somebody clown right before your miracle. And it's a good thing that was on purpose. That was divinely orchestrated for somebody to show out right before your miracle. So you know who not going. All right, let's see what we got. Current vibe and energy. You warned them. Ooh, come on now. Well, it's the justice card. And it's just, it's like devastating. That's the word I keep getting it because it's like, boom. It's like, oh, right in the gut, right in the pride and ego. Woo, whew. Dang. I can hear people talking about it, people whispering about it. They went to court, they lost. Did you see the way the judge ate them out? I mean, wait, that didn't sound good. Chew them up and spit them out. I can't even get my phrases together. This is devastating. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. We have reached that season, ladies and gentlemen. You might as well start clapping and get rid. I mean, we're not supposed to be clapping. We're not clapping. No, we're not clapping. Right? But justice is served. Right? So it's like karma, balance, truth. The judge has banged the gavel. Your dreams are coming true, and they're gonna be standing off to the side watching, or they're gonna be having to work real hard to get up out that debt they just put themselves in. They just put themselves $3 million in cosmic debt, and they got to work that off before they can even profit a dollar. And how long is it gonna take you to do that, man? Woo! All right, behind the scenes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about something going on. I don't know if it's your life or their life, whatever needs to be told and spoken right now. Whoa. Behind the scenes. This is the Six of Cups. People are seeing it, reading about it. They're on social media about it. They're laughing about it. They're looking at all the stuff that was presented. Okay. So whether it be, in, like I say, is a community or friends situation, they going back looking at the group chats or the text messages or the emails. They going back, they get to see it. And not only do they see it, they're laughing. With the behind the closed doors, because remember when I pulled this card, it was like a punch to the gut, right in my pride and ego. Like, oh, okay. So somebody got hit in the gut punch right there. And this is the people of the past. So everybody who knew them. Okay. Now also this is, I'm getting dual energy. We got the twins there. This is working two ways. You don't see or know behind closed doors. People are looking at you too. Looking at your social media. It's like they're looking at both because there was some type of situation where you warned somebody and everybody knew. Or maybe it was somebody who was just talking that real big game around everybody and everybody knew, right? So it's like, it's only right that the same people that they was talking and all this stuff was going on in front of, that now they get to go back and see and look and compare. And remember when they said that? Oh, they was lying. Oh, they lied. Da, da, da. And it's funny though. Okay, anyway, it says nostalgia, throwback, and childhood. Also, what I'm getting is, again, like what I was saying, people see you, they're watching your dreams come true as well. You got people who are smiling and happy. These are also the people who are looking at, remember I started this off by saying that there are people who listen to your warning and they get to see the difference. They get to see what happens when they don't listen. And now they're looking and laughing like, dang, that's what it could have been us. That could have been us. You know what I'm saying? You saved some people. You spared some people, whatever it was that God told you to do, say, or just the way you needed to be in life, just be yourself. You saved some people. They're like, well, we'll do it like that. Cause if I do it like that, I don't know. And boy, they know. You don't even know, but they like, whew, that was close. Okay. Let's see what we got on the high vibrational end. What's good? What's positive? Why can we all be so happy? The Temperance, because you got that angel looking out. They sitting up top, looking down on you, metaphorically speaking, however we talk about angels or make our brains understand them, okay? Just know somebody looking out. something from another realm of a higher authority is looking out or helping you to navigate yourself, navigate the messages, the downloads. Because remember, you have to say and you have to speak and you have to do and you have to be, but you're not going to be doing that alone. Okay, there is an assigned angel to your dreams. And this is how you're going to get there. Okay. So it says harmony, calmness, serenity, even if this is just another aspect of yourself. Okay. When people laughing and saying, she said, don't touch the stove cause it's hot. You know what I mean? Yes, it is. It is hot. Nah, you ain't got to do all that. Don't touch that stove. They can talk. Boy, they must have talked for about a year. The stove ain't hot. The stove ain't hot. You calm, you serene, you cool. You ain't trying to prove no point. You ain't trying to make people believe you. You just going on about your day. You don't see me touching the stove, do you? You don't see me putting my hand on it, do you? Okay. And now they go and touch it. And guess what? It burned, don't it? Yeah. So anyway, what this is telling you is that as you are approaching these dreams, as you are approaching your promised land, as you are approaching the things that, you've prayed for and asked for, you're on the right track. And all you got to do is be cool. The time of screaming out the warnings is over. The time to say, hey, I wouldn't do that if I was you. That ain't going to work out. It's too late. You ain't even got to do all that no more. That part of your assignment is over. Now you got to get your hands prepared to receive. Okay, you've done your part. Oh, that's another thing. They're coming to deliver your rewards. Okay, let's see what we got. A low vibrational. Let's talk about something that you need to be aware of, or maybe this person when you was in the time of handing out warnings. Ain't no more warnings. It's over with. Let's talk about the low vibrational. What they should have known. Oh, 4 of Wands, and boom, that's done and that's over. Remember in the other reading, we had the lovers in this position and somebody broke up. Well, it's kind of that same energy, right? So this is solidarity, union, happy home, boom, people splitting up, going their separate ways because of this warning. Oh, also that's the thing. Okay. So let's say somebody got to go away for a little while. Bow, somebody gets split up. It's like because of this karma, it breaks up what used to be together. One goes to this side and one goes to this side. Okay. Kind of like how I was saying, one group of people listened to the warning. One group of people did not. And it split. Okay. So you came in and you split a group or a union, not on purpose, but because again, it's like one person heeds the call and the other person doesn't. I ain't trying to get too biblical on you now, but I'm seeing Jesus on the cross and it's the murderer, the thief or whoever. One of them said, hey, remember me. And the other one was like, And so this one apparently went to hell and that one went to heaven with Jesus, right? If we're going to take it biblically, right? So it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of like you about to get that heaven on earth, and everybody who walked and moved, or at least even if they was just quiet and didn't say anything, they get to walk in that direction. But for those who chose to stick by the liar, the manipulator, the person who was all sketchy, but they seemed to have that light about them, they go on with them. Or they at least watching, laughing, oh my Godding, because they can't believe that they got to go in that other separate way, that they got to leave something. Okay. So I think in the last reading, I said you broke up like an entire group, or you made them all split directions. You made them all go in separate ways. And again, it's not you making them go. You being your authentic self is something about it gives people another option. It gives another perspective, right? It's like how we chosen ones are trailblazers. So we open up new lanes, new avenues, new thought processes. People never even thought like that before. But then here you come and it's like, well, you know what? I'm going to go with that way of thinking, or I'm going to move towards that. But other people, no, man, no, try to talk them out of it, which is fine. And people need to learn how to think for themselves. That's the main thing. God will send the prophet, or he will send somebody who has the information, right? He will use a random person. It ain't got to be no prophet. He will deposit a message inside of a random person. And, people can think for themselves. People can go back and be like, God, is that true? Is that something I need to do? Is that, remember, they said you sent them to tell me this message. Is that what you did? Did you send that person to me? You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to verify for yourself. Think for yourself. People don't do that. They be like, it came from the chosen one. That's automatically wrong. We don't like it. We ain't doing it. We going in the exact same direction, even though it might have been wisdom. It might have been knowledge that you spit. You might have been dropping a gem. God may have actually been using you. They didn't like the messenger, but the message was real. Well, people got to get over that bias. All right. Let's see what we got next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. Ooh. And you standing there confidently. This dog is representing your spirit, your fight, how you can rumble in the streets. So they see this. Oh, beautiful, cute. Oh, look at that. Nice and sweet and calm. Let's go mess with that. And then that dog come out and now they all scared. Now everybody back up, right? So you got two sides to you. You know what I mean? And the side that had to tell the warnings and stuff, that's gone. And now you get to stand there as the person who is living the truth as opposed to telling people this is what's coming. You know what I'm saying? You the truth now. You stand there solid. Okay, it says bold, tenacious, and daring. This is the confidence card. A lot of you guys are about to have a lot of things that come in and make you very confident. And again, what would make you feel 10 times more confident right now? Finding out you was right. Nah, man, they got it all wrong, man. The collective, you know, they don't know. Da, 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 da. Finding out you're right about something is very validating. It ain't, oh, you looking for validation. Da, da, da. When you got people all the time telling you, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong. You ever done that before? You ever been in a classroom and the teacher went around the room and said, what's the answer? And they said 2. And then the next person said 2 because that person said 2. And the teacher go all the way around the classroom, get to you. What's the answer? 5. Then keep going around, keep going around. You want to change your answer so bad. Everybody keeps saying 2. Everybody keeps saying 2. And everybody laughing. Everybody laughing and pointing at you. Aha, you said 5. Aha, you said 5. And the only reason they feel good is because everybody said 2. The majority of people said 2. So because they have a crowd saying 2, everybody thinks they're right. And then the teacher puts the answer on the board. And what is it? It's 5. 50 people smack their lips and look down, fold their arms. Why? Because they was wrong. And you got a choice. You could turn around and look at everybody and laugh back at everybody, or you could just sit there. I could laugh or be cool. Either way, I'm right. And that's why you're confident. Some of y'all about to have that confidence from the core, from the inside, because God himself is going to say, listen, here's your reward for doing right. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what we got? Ooh. And then you're going to be teaching, or you're learning a lesson, teaching lessons, or this is the person who we're talking about here. A student. There are students and there are teachers. This is also, you know how I was talking about you giving those warnings? These are the people you're giving the warnings to. These are also the people who are heeding the warnings. You got those who you gave the warning to. They were a student in your class. They did not know it. God made you the spiritual professor or teacher where they would learn this lesson through you. They would either pass the class or they'd fail. You got to take it again or just deal with the devastating consequences of it. All right. So I think this is like maybe your graduation. You are going from the student to the teacher. You pass the test. Now you get a new position and here come your students. Also, God has been using you as the lesson for other students in this school of life or this school on earth. And you have been the lesson. You have been the test. And just as surely as some people are sitting there with their pen and paper, some of them have passed and some of them have failed. The ones who are sitting there happy and excited and grateful for you are the ones who took heed to the warnings. And the ones who ain't in the classroom, it's because they in court. They in spiritual court. Okay. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. Okay. So we're moving into a new phase, ladies and gentlemen. Get your hands ready to receive, because a lot of these dreams or things that you've been praying for, now that you got all this stuff out the way, now that the tests and all that stuff is out the way, now it's time for you to receive even more. Okay. So That's what I give to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. And I'll see y'all in the next one.